Hello, beautiful people of the verse. This is Citizen Bob, discovering incredible places in the new Pyro system. Today, I decided to fulfill my explorer self by going to the North Poles of every planet and moon in the system, and I discovered incredible, impressive, crazy places and places that, most likely, should not even exist. Let's go in order, starting with the closest orbit to the star, so Pyro 1. The show starts right from the approach here, with this giant cyclone towering over practically half a planet. I don't know how long this show will last or when it will be taken down in some patch, but for now let's enjoy it all. The spectacle then continues further down as we go from the deep blue of the clouds to the pitch black of the surface. This dark atmosphere is new among Star Citizen environments, in my opinion, but it ravishes as much as the others, if not more. I found no special signs or relevant landmarks here, so I just enjoy the show. Let's move to Pyro 2, known as Monox, and let's get closer to one of the places I mentioned earlier. The crazy ones that probably shouldn't exist and probably won't exist anytime soon. At the North Pole of Monox, something has gone very wrong between tectonic plates or earthquakes, but in fact, we are faced with a mountain formation with almost supernatural features. I don't know if anyone got here before me, but I will allow myself, being a good explorer, to name this place, in memory of the great explorers of the past and the sacrifices that every pioneer knows well and faces fearlessly. I will call this place the Pillars of Hercules. If they ever remain, and I hope so, perhaps in a less buggy form, it seems an appropriate name. Let me know what name you would like to give this place in the comments. The more mobbish the name, the better. If we descend into the chasm created between the two columns, we can land near a rock embedded at the base of the mountains. It would seem fitting to me to call this particular rock the Heart of Hercules. Let's now turn to Pyro 3, also known as Bloom, the most lively planet in the whole system. Bloom has a very North Polic pole, if you know what I mean. There are no crazy elements, no special features, just a quietness and tranquility worthy of a proper North Pole. I leave you with the beauty of this place. Nothing more needs to be said.
No expectations not to feel betrayed. My heart is weak and my love too great. So this time again I fool myself.
We find a similar show here at Pyro 4, where the North Pole is located on water. The uniqueness of the spot is all in the colors of the sky. Here too, the performance is yours for the taking.
Citizen Connie, why do you do what you do? Citizen Connie, you should.
As you watch this festival of color, I take the opportunity to thank all the members that support the channel. If you also enjoy Citizen Bob's video and are in the mood for some custom emojis or even to join the inner circle on Discord server, go check out the membership offers. Any help is greatly appreciated and will be used to grow the channel and the community. Before we go, it is true that there are no relevant landmarks here at Kudai. We are in the sea. But if you turn your gaze to the sky, you will see, well, you will see this. This too will disappear probably, and I don't think anyone will mind. We now proceed to Ignis, where a pastel color palette and a rather stark landscape characterize the North Pole. Here, the site is brought about by the size of giant Pyro 5 silhouetted on the horizon.
Stuck in a stall. So this time again I
Go now to Fuego. If Monox is my second favorite North Pole, Fuego is my third. The first, I'll tell you in advance, is Terminus, and we'll see it lastly. This strange mountain is a true spectacle of nature, or of glitches, if you prefer. If one could petition for its preservation, I would absolutely do it. In fact, watch the video, see the wonder, and then join my petition in the comments if you like. The more the easier it will be to convince the CIG team not to lose this masterpiece. I think you can appreciate it better in flight. Look at the beauty of it. I have decided to call this mountain Piece of Cake. I don't think there is a more appropriate name, and in fact, well, maybe there is. I have at least a couple more in my head. Try naming this mountain in the comments too, and let's see if anyone sees what I see and suggests the same name I have in my head. I swear, if you guess right, I will admit it. Also, look at this overhanging rock. If the mountain is the piece of cake, then this is the cherry rock on top of the cake. It's time now for Adir, or Adir, with its warm reddish hues, almost that we feel like we are at the gates of Dante's hell. But midway upon the journey of our life, we find no natural follies or point of interest to remember. Just a deep color sky, an enchanting view of Pyro 5, and just near the pole, white patches of the finest snow, on which we leave our footprints, behaving like good explorers. Here then is the turn of Vatra, another display inclined toward red, where the predominant element is the privileged view of the gas giant around which this moon revolves. We continue on to, I guess it's Vuur? No madness to report here either, but the effect of Stanton filtering through the dense atmosphere is striking, creating a strange perpetual eclipse effect that amazes me. We arrive now at the last stop of this trip, Terminus, which with its rings is a sight to look at again and again. Grey, cold, forgotten, Terminus has at its North Pole a peculiar situation, the result of some alien technology in my opinion. I leave you to admire this tangle of lines joining perfectly at the planet's North Pole. We find this sharp, saw-like ridge, which I could christen no other way than Dragon Spine, leading to the center of it all. Center, where lies a stone, from which seems to originate the whole planet, and why not the whole system, the whole universe. The foundation stone, the beginning and the end of everything, the Alpha and the Omega. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Bob Stone. Well guys, this journey of Bob's could only end in this surreal way. If you have made this far, could you do me a huge favor and give this video a big like, comment with your favorite moments, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so I can haunt you with the wickiest and funniest content. You can find the Star Citizen within a 5-meter radius around my house. We are nearing the 2000 subs milestone, so please help me pass it, and then I'll give you a surprise. In the description you will find a few interesting links. On the screen you will see other funny videos to spend a few minutes or enjoy. And until next time, beautiful people of the verse, and always remember, stay happy, stay Bob.